this old house. I've been at a few times in past videos, and me and my dad were back in the back of it where the original owner used to be. My brother used to work for him out doing like yard work and other things, and they used to find arrowheads in the back. So we went back there, like I said, and we didn't find anything. So I came back to the front. And the house that sat here before this one, I've been told is at least 150, give or take. You know, never approximate. I mean, it's always an approximate number, never for sure. Right here, I got a good nickel signal, and in the front yard, I found some old spoons and well, a old spoon, probably that area, and an old wheat penny. And right here, about let's see how deep. About 4 inches probably deep. Got me another old spoon. Still got some plating on it. Let me see if I can read the back of it. So I got a lot of that plating on the back. I guess let me pause you. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I cleaned it up, and now it's not wanting to focus. It was right before I turned it on. There it goes. I can't really read what that's saying, but it says something plate. I'll have to clean that up, and then I'll have pictures of it later in the wrap up and whatever. It's still pretty cool being only a few inches deep in the ground. And I just started. All I did was walk from our car to here, so pretty good signs for this house, and I'll get back to you. I walked around this whole front yard area, and you can see right there's where it was. Pulled this pocket knife out. It's got like a little piece of plastic that's supposed to look like bone, I think. Right there, and that's blades all rusted up like you normally find them, so still pretty cool find. And I've worked my way around the front yard, as I said. I'm going to work a little bit longer, then I might move to another part of it, but I'll get back to you if I find anything. Guys, I finished up here. All I really did find was that spoon, nothing really else. But I thought I'd show you what I bought at an auction the other night. This was an 1831 large cent. Then a 1850 large cent. Let me flip it open. This is the first for me. 1832 half cent, and really great condition. The first half cent I have, and then 1809 half cent. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button on my camera. All these I bought for $25 a piece, which I think I did good on those half cents, because I'm thinking they're worth about 60 of these. So thought I'd show y'all those before we leave, but I do thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next day's hunt. Hey guys, I'm back at a house I've been to multiple times in past videos, and it's a 1895 house. Sorry for the traffic, guys. I'm in the middle of town, and I went through this whole half of the yard from that sidewalk right there to this way, and I walked down there, and I just came back over here, and right here beside this tree, I was getting a good it was bouncing between a nickel and a penny, and I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but I've got that signal before. It was sitting right over here, and I pulled it out. It's not just a nickel, though. Let's see what year it is. It's in 1940. Let's see if it'll focus. 1943, guys. That means it's a war nickel, and the reason I knew it was a war nickel, two reasons. When I pulled it out, it was so shiny, and then I flipped it on the back, and it's an S on the top. When the S is, or the mint mark's above my finger, above the Monticello, that means that it's a war nickel, which means it's 35% silver. They made these during the World War II because of they needed the nickel for ammunition, so they took some of the nickel from these and changed it out for silver, and left some of it nickel and other metals. Some of it's coppers, all different sorts of them. But I always like finding war nickels. It's just a neat thing of part of American history. I mean, thinking that we were so into a war that we had to change our currency up. That's all I found so far. I barely got any other signals, honestly. But I found a lot of old coins here. I found my first barber dime here. An old suspender latch, I think. Maybe it was a shoe buckle. I could never figure it out, but it was still pretty cool. But thought that was neat. I mean, you see it was only right there, so it's about 1.5 inches maybe. And it's really shiny. It might be, I can't tell if it's in good shape or not. I think it is in decent shape. Might have to clean it off more, but I do thank you guys for watching. And if I don't find anything else here, I might go to the neighbor's house, which is a good friend of mine. I found a mercury dime there. I found some old wheat pennies, and I found a old shield nickel there, but I didn't know the date of it. So, all right, guys, I'll get back to you. All right, guys, I thought I'd do a wrap-up hunt since I got home. Would have stayed right there a little bit longer, but it was getting hot, and I pretty much finished up those yards. And the reason I haven't done a video in a while was, well, the last hunt that was on this video was from a few weeks ago, before school let out, and school's been out for a few weeks now. My mom's been having to take care of my grandparents, my dad's been at work, so I've had nobody take me anywhere. So, well, here's what my finds were. The first house I went to, y'all saw me find this. Let's get it focused in. Maybe. There we go. 1943 Jefferson War Nickel. Let me flip it. You see it's got an S mint mark up there above my finger. And it's actually in decent shape besides the weird corrosion patterns. And then the only other finds I got was at that second house. I went there, didn't find anything. Just 3 modern quarters, that was all. But I thought I'd show y'all this other thing I found. Didn't find these today, I found these yesterday. I was actually out fishing at my family pond, and I pulled these in somehow. And what's cool, let me find it real quick. Alright, here it is. Let me zoom in on the... Alright. And for those who know anything about sunglasses, that's a Ray-Ban. Those are actually pretty expensive kind of sunglasses, which, not that they're really in good enough shape now, but still, they're pretty cool finding anything in the pond. So, well, alright guys, I do thank you guys for watching. This is TNBB Naylor, signing off, and God bless. Hey guys, I'm at my aunt's house, and her house is about 60 years old, give or take. And before that, in this area I'm aiming at by the dog, there was another house that burned down. So I came out here today, and it's pretty hot outside, so I'm gonna stick to the shade probably. And over that area, I found a nickel from 1961, I think. And right here, I just found another one. That this one's from 1940. It's not a war nickel or anything, but it's still neat being able to find one that's older than a war nickel. So that's the second or third year I think that they made the Jefferson nickels. I think they started them in 38 or 9. I can't remember for sure, but so that's a neat find. So I'll get back to you if I find anything. Alright guys, it's probably gonna be one of my last finds of the day. It's so hot out here. My dad's on his way to come get me. It's a wheat penny. Usually I don't film these, but this one's a 1930. And from the parts that I can see of Lincoln's vest and suit, looks like it's in decent shape. I mean, just right over in this area, not very deep at all. Let me focus that back in. Right in this area here, not deep. So, I don't know why it's not wanting to focus in. There it goes. So, right there, a few inches deep, maybe like 1 or 2. But I'll get back to you if I find anything else. But I'm just going to do a wrap up just in case. This is my last find. I found that 1940 nickel, the 1930 wheat penny, and then I didn't get this one on film, but it's what me and my uncle think is a Monopoly piece. I don't know why it's not wanting to focus today. There it goes. I mean, you can see him put up one of the coins. Here's a nickel. It's up beside, so you get the size of it. Thought that was pretty neat. If you know the age of it, let me know. I'm not good. I've never really found any Monopoly pieces. So, alright guys, thank you guys for watching, and like I said, that would be my wrap up unless I find something else. So, thank you guys for watching. It's TNBB Naylor. Hey guys, I'm at this old building in my town. It used to be a high school at one point, and a college before that. And well, we started over there near my car, and we walked over to here, and I just got a ring, I think. Here, I'm gonna get my dad to hold my camera for me while I find this off. So wait a second. Sure. I don't know what kind it is. It's got a blue stone in it. I'm not good with rings. I don't find many of them.
Might be a class ring.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
They didn't bring no water with this, did they?
So, alright guys, I'm going to pause this and I'll find something to clean this up with, and then I'll get back to you. So, alright guys, this is pretty much the only find from that site. You can see we're leaving that site now. We might go to another place if we can find it, but we were there for a little while. All we found was this and some clad, which this was still pretty cool. I mean, it's got a nice blue stone. It's got that flowery design above my thumb, and we don't see any markings on the inside just yet, so we'll have to clean it up, and hopefully we can find some markings and see either like what kind of ring it was, like a class ring or something like that, or whose it was possibly. So, alright guys, thank you guys for watching.